Howdy y'all, today I'll be making a dolly out of a pallet as I mentioned in a prior video. We're going to be putting wheels, casters on this pallet. I've not altered this pallet in any way, shape, or form, so let's go ahead and get to it. This is the caster that I'll be putting on the pallets, so there will be 4 of them. Bought these at Harbor Freight, much better than the price at Lowe's or Home Depot. I'll be using these 2-inch screws, but I had to go through my endless amount of containers of washers because if y'all will notice, the head will go right through the hole. So since I'll be doing 2 pallets worth today, I only needed 32 washers, and I found enough to get the job done. So that will be the game plan. Obviously it's going to go the other way. I'm just doing this for demonstrative purposes. It's a lot easier to do it this way than the other way for holding the camera at the same time. But yeah, it's just simple washers. If y'all don't have spare washers on hand, you can get packs of these at either Harbor Freight, Home Depot, or Lowe's. But yeah, it was just in some containers. I have a bunch of containers of various types of screws. Not really nails too much. I like to keep those separate. It's harder to thumb through those. But whether it be screws, washers, nuts, bolts, lock nuts, lock washers, all kinds of specific items. So if I need something, I can just go look in my huge bin of washers and pull out 32 different ones that will fit. Some of these are from the same thing. Others are from other projects, spare things when I take things apart. So yeah, I just had to go through it, found 32 of these, wasn't too difficult, didn't take too much time, and I'm ready to go. Putting in some of these screws proved to be a little bit harder than I first expected, not necessarily from the weathering, but because this pallet had been recycled multiple times, so there were some extra screws and nails in here that I was not expecting, and I had to bring some of the screws back out and redo them. So it was a little bit of a pain, but that's what you get. It was free. Again, I picked it up, salvaged it, so I'm not complaining. It just took a little bit longer, and it was extra fun doing this with a pinched nerve in the back. So that was extra fun doing all this bending over, but you gotta do what you gotta do. No bigs. But anywho's, just gonna be working on this, gonna put some music in here. Y'all can relax. You'll be seeing the step-by-step. Yes, do I drop some screws? Yes, I do. Have I done this lately? No, I haven't. I haven't really been making pallets into dollies lately. I have a decent amount, but it has not been in the present time. It's been quite a bit in the past. So hope you all enjoy. You all will see everything that I do. It's pretty much just making sure that there's a washer lined up over the hole, put the screw in the washer, and then start screwing down, making sure that everything is lined up properly. I don't have any holes marked on the pallet itself. There is no need. I'm not going for any sort of precision. All I want is the caster to be underneath the dolly and to miss all the screws that are already in there. As you all can see, there are screws in this pallet already, and there are extra ones that are hidden underneath in the blocks from them being used beforehand. So that made it even more fun. So anyways, hope y'all enjoy, and I'll be with y'all in just a minute. Now that all the screws are screwed in with the washers holding the casters to the dolly, it is now ready to be tested. And you can hop on here. Works just fine. It rolls around. Happy about that. It holds a couple 100 pounds, so it's good to go. I'm very happy that it works. It doesn't feel any sort of lopsidedness to where 3 wheels are on the ground and 1 isn't. And here's a time lapse of another pallet that I was working on, and just a little bit faster so y'all can see it in a faster speed. It was a lot of fun getting this done. Ready to stretch my back out now because I did this with pinched nerve. So ready to stretch my back out, but hope y'all enjoyed. There'll be more videos such as this coming up in the future, as well as other woodworking ones, and I'll see y'all in those videos.